What's up, everybody? I'm about to just freaking let it loose, okay? Tomorrow is the 2020 presidential election. The year 2020 has been a shit show collectively. I and a lot of other people I know have done many different actions to try to help the collective throughout this year, including signing petitions, protesting, calling the Kentucky state senators about Breonna Taylor. These are some of the things that a lot of people have been doing, and I'm one of those people. What I'm about to read, is a poem I wrote, and it's the only thing that I can figure out left to do before this election tomorrow. And I hope that you listen to it with an open mind, because you may hear something that resonates with you. And if it does resonate with you, I hope that you share this message and get it out to other people. I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's called I Have Something to Say. This is a poem I wrote January 20th, 2020. And today is November 2nd, 2020. Again, tomorrow is the dictator election. Unless the dictator gets out. And I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about that. I have something to say. I can smell the stench of a shithead from the clothes on another person's back. I know the difference between building wealth and getting high off a couple stacks. My life is delicately crafted. From my fingers pour the magic of an ecstatic and elaborate mind. Enthusiastic, not agitated, although sometimes I can't believe how much it seems we're separated. I've been told this is the unbroken path. How can that be true with all the times we've been broken? You do the math. I seek wholeness so I may survive the wrath of all those who remain asleep and pretend to be weak. In their silence, toxins seep out, and there is no cap for how twisted one soul can become. The way back is always coming undone. And if you've gone so far, you must go far again. As far as you can to mend the transgressions upon women and men, but most of all, yourself. If I could just light up the sky so bright that no one could deny anymore. If I could put an end to lies, do or do not, there is no try, so we could settle the score. I don't ask that anyone accept that I'm better, because I'm not. What I ask is that you respect that I am equal, and I put my neck out on the cutting board to make a brighter day than what has been before. You don't have to look at me, but look and see that we the people, are not free. How can we keep on conceiving this when the history shows that we said the same thing at the same time there dared to be such a thing as Jim Crow? Yeah, I'm mad. A feeling that moves like sap into sadness. Am I doing enough? I can't give up. I can't pull the plug. Although there lies a sickness so insidious that those who think they are against become the thing they are against, without the awareness that the only one they hate is themselves. This is not the world I dream of. This is not the world our heroes speak of. This is not that world because no one speaks up. Free the people. Free the people. Free yourself so that we may live in a land that is rid of evil. We are all equal. However, there are those whose heart yours will resonate with for the pose and poise of their energy. They are we, but further down this unbroken path and better for it. Follow the ones who smile, and when you see their teeth, you know it won't end in a bloodbath because of a trick you fell for when you wanted to believe you were wrong. If you want to be strong, don't doubt yourself when your spirit tells you something just isn't right. You don't need a rhyme or reason to initiate a change in seasons. This is the season that we awake and realize that we are not free. This is the season that we awake and realize that we could be. I can't hold in any longer these things that I see. Rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God. Jesus wasn't jailed or shot. He was stabbed in the back by all the people who watched him trot down a road carrying a cross, and no one said anything. No one said anything to stop. A tyrant is the one who oppresses using power. A tyrant is the one who smiles beneath a scour and scours at the joy that could be felt miles down the road if we finally stop doing all the things that we're told and counting hours till a paycheck so we can make this month's rent payment. I watch people fight for money, digging for it in the sand. It was buried and everyone laughs. They think it's funny. And so the greed keeps on growing. Go ahead and pretend that our lack of acting environmentally friendly isn't an environmental issue. Those digging for oil have to grab more than a tissue to cover their lung tissue from the hate that pays them. And while those who work for their sons and daughters suffer, the haters and payers stay safe in a fenced gate surrounding a mansion, the only one left with clean water. Watch for those who cast the first stone and seek nothing but to win. Beware of he or she who has no will to listen. Stand ground and say aloud what you believe in when no one around agrees, because the mass creed sways with the wind. You'll know. You already know. And so the show begins.